and welcome to my weekend journey through Chicago. In this video, I'll be showing you the best things I did in the Windy City during my quick solo trip in November, just as the city was gearing up for the holiday festivities, which made the trip extra special. So buckle up and get ready to explore Chicago with me. On my first day, I got in late afternoon, so I took the opportunity to set my stuff down at the hotel and walk around downtown. I started walking the Loop to see the historical Chicago theater and stumbled upon the news being filmed right outside, which was kind of funny. But this theater opened in 1921. It's so pretty and instantly made me feel right in Chicago. I highly recommend seeing it at night as well as during the day because, as you can see, it looks completely different at night when it comes alive with the neon lights and the bustling crowds. And here is Macy's decorated for Christmas and their famous window displays that are differently decorated each year. If you've seen my other videos, you know how much I'm a sucker for holiday decor. These displays were so whimsical that I felt like Ralphie from A Christmas Story when he's with all his friends looking in the store window at all of those twinkling toys. Then it was time to go back to my room. Since I am a female traveling alone, I did some research on the safest parts of the city, and the Viceroy Hotel in the Gold Coast area kept being recommended to me, and I can see why. I absolutely felt safe here, and I highly recommend staying in this area for any first-time visitor in Chicago. It's near everything, and the Gold Coast ended up being my favorite area in the city, which we're going to be exploring here soon. I needed to do it right on my first night and try some famous Chicago deep dish pizza for dinner. I know that everyone has their favorites like Giordano's or Pequod's, but mine was definitely Illuminati's, which was right next to where I was staying. I absolutely loved this pizza, and it was unlike any Chicago-style pizza I've ever eaten anywhere else. I just liked the overall texture and the overall taste of my Illuminati's pie, but it might have been because I got such a perfect and small size. This personal size was plenty for one person, and also plan on at least 45 minutes to wait for your pizza because it does take some time to bake, but it is always worth the wait. That is unlike anything I've ever had. It's chewy in the middle but crunchy on the outside. It reminds me of like the best version of Pizza Hut stuffed crust. Just that kind of like the heavy mozzarella. Because that's how much mozzarella is in here. It's so good though. And there was an option to get low-fat mozzarella, and I'm glad I didn't opt for that. I'm gonna switch gears real quick, just because I have to try a cupcake. Oh my gosh. So I got a red velvet, a Cookie Monster one, a birthday cake, and then this one is one I want to try. It's chocolate, caramel, I don't know. It looked like one of those Hostess. Hold on, I'm trying to find the card. Oh my gosh, I need to eat it. The cream cheese frosting is so good. It's so good. It's like not too much. Okay, I'm gonna just go for it. I'm just gonna have a bite of all of them and go back to my pizza. So here's birthday cake. I know I'm gonna like this just because it's like my favorite everything. Oh wow. Oh my god. It's oozing batter on the bottom. Oh my god, I wish I got 2 of these. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to buy more of these before I leave. Okay. Cookie Monster. This one looks really cool. Oh my god, it's so cute. There we go. There's cookie dough inside of it. I was hoping that would be the case when I just had the... Oh man. I don't think there's anything in the red velvet. I could be wrong. Oh, I have a 2 bites for that one. Oh god. I'm so good. Oh my god. This was my first and full day of exploring the city, so I got up early, and thankfully the hotel had this lovely little espresso machine right in the room, so I was able to get an early start. But we're going to be starting off our full day exploring the Gold Coast area, surrounded by upscale boutiques and picturesque streets. This neighborhood exudes elegance and charm. I walked here from my hotel, and it was such an enjoyable 10-minute walk. I started off by seeing the original Playboy Mansion, if those walls could talk. I'm sure they'd have a lot to say, but I did just fall in love with the architecture in this area. We have here the historic Astor Street, lined with magnificent mansions that offer a glimpse into Chicago's opulent past. And then I walked through Lincoln Park, which was lovely with all the fall colors. But then North Avenue Beach stole my heart with its panoramic views of the Chicago skyline, making this the perfect spot for capturing breathtaking photos. I mean, just look at the pretty shots I was able to get when I was here. This is North Avenue Beach, Chicago, and it is gorgeous. Then I walked up the lakefront trail and stopped by the Drake Hotel to see its Christmas tree, which was oh so lovely. How cute the fire department is. And then I walked over to the DuSable Bridge, which is another fab photo opportunity that you cannot miss. Also, if you want an amazing free view of the city, head over to the London House and treat yourself to unparalleled panoramic views of Chicago's majestic skyline. This rooftop view offers a fab backdrop for photos that really showcases the architectural splendor that defines this beautiful city. And next up is Millennium Park, where the Christmas tree was just going to be lit up later that weekend for the first time of the season. The ice skating rink also hadn't even opened yet for the season, so it was a really special and quiet time to see all of this festive stuff before the hustle and bustle of the holidays. But unfortunately, the Bean was closed for work. It doesn't look like it's going to be open again until spring of 2024, so just be aware of that if you're planning a trip. Buckingham Fountain was also not in operation when I was there in November, just due to the time of year, so that was a little underwhelming, but I did walk down the Magnificent Mile to see the famous Paris metro sign. This dates back to the 1933 Chicago World's Fair, and it really took me back to Paris for a second. And I did head over to the Navy Pier quickly for some quick pics because this was also closed for the season, but I just wanted to quickly see it at night so I could cross it off the list. I'm sure it's so fun to go here during those warmer months, so I'd love to see it again then. My family, who lives just up north from the city, joined me for my final day in downtown, where we ended my solo part of the trip with the opening of Christkindlmarket Chicago, which is a cherished Chicago holiday tradition inspired by European markets. From German bratwurst to artisanal crafts, the market offers a delightful experience that truly embodies the spirit of the holiday season. And don't forget to get an iconic mug while you're here. Next, my family took me through Oak Park, which is renowned for its Frank Lloyd Wright architecture and offers a fascinating glimpse into the architect's innovative designs and visionary concepts. This is such a lovely and quiet area compared to busy downtown Chicago, and I was in disbelief how gorgeous these homes were. If you are an architectural enthusiast, such as myself, this stop is a must.
When I think about yesterday, my oh my, my oh my, a kiss and so I did. Unbreakable. Since I met you, My, oh my, my, oh my, a kiss, and so I did.
And a fun bonus that I wasn't expecting during my trip was getting the chance to see Lake Geneva in Wisconsin. My family knows how much I love old homes and architecture, so they planned an afternoon for us to walk along Lake Geneva shore path. There are so many beautiful homes here, and the trail literally takes you through the backyards of these beautiful homes. As we strolled along the shores of Lake Geneva, taking in the serene beauty of the surroundings, I couldn't help but feel grateful for these precious moments shared with loved ones. Then we headed back to Chicago and saw the famous Home Alone house. It was super busy here, so I wanted to show some pictures that I was able to snag. This is absolutely one of my favorite movies I watched growing up with my cousin, so it was really cool to see it in person. Then we stopped and saw some Christmas lights at the Sparkle Light Festival in Rosemont. This was a really fun spot with tons of photo ops. I highly recommend it if you have kids or if you just want to bring some family and friends to somewhere really cool and sparkly. And then we concluded the trip with Lightscape at Chicago Botanic Gardens. This was by far the prettiest botanical garden holiday light show that I've ever seen, and I have been to a bunch. I've been to Phoenix, I've just been to a whole lot. So this one was it was spectacular and really just allowed you to escape and just get in the mood for the upcoming holiday season. As my whirlwind Chicago escapade comes to a close, I am just filled with gratitude for the memories made here and the experiences that I shared with my family. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveler, Chicago's charm never ceases to amaze. Make sure not to miss these stops during your next trip to the Windy City, and please leave me some comments below letting me know what your favorite parts of Chicago are. But until next time, my friends, happy travels.
Over my shoulder.